How poor mindsets keep you broke. Why your thinking affects your bank balance. Have you ever stopped to consider how your mindset might be holding you back from achieving your financial success? How limiting beliefs keep you poor. When I say poor, I mean passing over opportunities repeatedly. I recently heard someone say, "The only thing more amazing to me than what people will do for money is what people won't do for money." Mr. Myron Gold. I recommend highly you check him out if you don't listen to him already. But think about perspective. Simply put, the way you and I choose to see things. Let's say that again. The way you and I choose to see things. It's what you believe to be true may not be true. What I believe to be true may not be true. So in other words, what we believe to be true may not be true. And if we are aware and open to exploring different opportunities and learning and developing and changing our life, then we can take advantage of these opportunities that present. But if we're not aware and we're not open, then whose fault or what is to blame in that situation? That's a good question to ask yourself. And these days, when you're having conversation, it seems like opportunities equal scam. And if it's not the norm, then be highly skeptical. And you see, in my opinion, my thinking is if you're doing the norm, then you may get normal results. But most people, I will tell you, want extraordinary results. But when you look at the effort or the activity that's being put in, and you ask yourself, does that input match the output that's expected? 9 times out of 10, it's not. So you have to ask yourself a question. What kind of person must I become to achieve all that I want? Because I believe that what you become helps you to achieve. And the more you can achieve, the more you can become. And the more you can become, the more you can achieve. And it just keeps growing as long as you're willing to work on yourself, as long as you're willing to work on your thinking, personal development, putting more skills in your bag, getting coaching on wherever you might need coaching. You see, I heard that you can learn from the joy of winning or the pain of losing. Either of those two experiences can teach you a lesson, but you have to play the game in order for you to experience either one. You see, you can't be on the sidelines watching and experience the joy of winning or the pain of losing. So if you're on the sidelines and not playing the game, you might want to consider getting into the game. And either way, it's important to just go ahead and celebrate your progress and achievements and all the lessons learned along the way. Here's a question you might want to consider. Might even be the most important question you sit down to consider. Now, I heard Jim Rohn say he had asked the waitress at a Denny's this question. And the question is, Have you found that opportunity that is going to change your life and your family's life? Have you found that life-changing opportunity to change your family tree and leave a legacy? And if the answer is no, the follow-up question he has is, how much time, or are you spending any time looking for that opportunity? And if the answer is no, then the next question should be, how do you plan on explaining that to your family, to your loved ones, to the people that are depending on you to provide the solution? And you have what it takes. If you're listening to this, you have greatness in you, and it just takes you deciding to let it out, deciding to share your gifts with the world and impact lives far beyond anything that you can imagine right now. Now, if you're listening to this point, I appreciate it. That means you are definitely engaged and locked in. So let me share something with you that I know would be beneficial either for you or somebody that you may know. You see, going back to opportunities and mindset to receive life-changing information, most people I know work not necessarily because they love and enjoy what they do, but out of necessity to take care of responsibilities. And most everybody I know would rather do something other than work if they had the choice, the option, or the freedom to do so. So if we're all working to make sure we have our bills taken care of and our bills paid so that we can then do the things that we want to do, wouldn't it make sense if there was a way to reduce the amount of bills that we were paying each and every single month, or even better, eliminate some of the bills for some of the essential services that we can't go without? And when I say essential services, things like natural gas and electricity to keep the lights on and keep the heat on in the winter, travel, healthcare, identity theft protection, and much more. These are things that you and I are paying for each and every month. And if that's the case, and there's a company that set it up to allow you to profit, at the same time help people reduce their monthly bills and build a residual income, can you tell me why that wouldn't be of benefit to anybody? Paying bills or not paying bills, the fact that you have the opportunity to build a residual income around essential services, bills that people are paying each and every month. Now let's go back to what we talked about as far as being skeptical. This is exactly what I mean. There's information that's available, but if you choose to be skeptical, then you might be remaining in that poor mindset and mind state. So I urge you to take advantage of opportunities that present themselves. And as any sensible human being will do, definitely ask questions and make sure you understand whatever opportunity you decide to get involved with, how it works, what's involved, what's required before accepting any mission and moving forward. And I'd love to be able to leave you guys that hung this far with a gift. So feel free to click the link that I'll leave in the comment section with access. And I don't want to call it a book, might even just call it a booklet. But it's, again, life-changing information that you can take a look at. It should take you 5 minutes or less. And if you have questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And if you go ahead and grab that booklet that I'm gifting to you, feel free to let me know what your experiences are once you take a look at it, what your thoughts are. I'd really appreciate your feedback. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, don't let your mindset and your beliefs hold you back and keep you away from opportunities that present themselves. Move forward, take action, look at the numbers, and make sure that you're making progress. And if you're not, figure out what you need to do and adjust. Most importantly, surround yourself with people who have done what you are trying to do so that you have support and guidance and coaching as you embark on your journey. I'm here to help. Feel free to leave me a message if there's anything I can do. Feel free to share this. Again, as I always say, comments, feedback are always welcome. Good, bad, ugly, doesn't matter. I have thick skin. I just look forward to hearing from you all. Stay safe and enjoy yourself. It's a beautiful day outside. Keep your eyes open for opportunities to be a blessing to others. Ladies and gentlemen, take it easy. We'll talk soon.